Now, these qualifying tournaments will bring together 16 teams from around the world who are hoping to accomplish their Olympic dreams and have a medal placed over their head. 12 teams in total will take the stage in Paris 2024. As France is the Olympic host and USA is the FIBA Women's World Champion in 2022, both teams are already qualified, but will take part in the Olympic qualifying tournaments in 2024. There are therefore 10 Olympic tickets still available in February. So now let's take a look at and see how today's draw will work.
The FIBA Women's Olympic Qualifying Tournaments 2024 are scheduled from the 8th of February until the 11th. 16 teams will take part. France have qualified as Olympic Games host and USA as the last FIBA Women's World Champions in 2022. Both have a guaranteed spot in Paris but will take part in the Olympic qualifying tournaments. 12 teams have qualified from the respective Continental Cups played last summer. And the last 2 teams will qualify through the Olympic pre-qualifying tournament in Americas in November this year. They will compete to secure one of the 10 remaining spots at the Paris 2024 Women's Olympic Basketball Tournament. The 16 teams will be divided in 4 Women's Olympic qualifying tournaments of 4 teams each. The women's OQTs will be played in a city to be confirmed in China, Antwerp, Belgium, Belém, Brazil, and Sopron, Hungary. The top 3 teams will earn a ticket to the Olympics from each group, or the top 2 for the groups with France and USA. For today's draw, the 16 teams have been divided in 4 pots, based on the FIBA Women's World Ranking presented by Nike. Each pot will feed 1 team per group. The 4 hosts will be immediately allocated to the tournament taking place in their country. They will be immediately drawn a competition number from 1 to 4, defining their position in the respective tournament. The remaining teams will be drawn starting from pot 1, each with their position in the group, as in the example with the 4 hosts. In order to preserve geographical balance and have a maximum of 2 teams from the same region in each tournament, the following draw principles will apply. USA and France cannot be drawn in the same tournament. There must be a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 2 European teams in each tournament. China and Japan cannot be drawn in the same tournament. Similarly, Australia and New Zealand cannot be drawn in the same tournament. The 2 African teams must be drawn in the same tournament to ensure that all regions are represented at the Olympic Games. Finally, there should be an equal distribution of the 4 teams from Americas across the 4 tournaments. Each time a team will be drawn, the draw software will display the available groups. The draw is completed when all 16 teams have been drawn in a women's OQT with their respective group number and the order of games has been determined.